Hi everybody, welcome to Dancing Luna Tarot. This is going to be a love reading for the sign of Cancer. This is a general love reading, so it may not resonate with every Cancerian out there. So take what you need. And we're just going to ask about what's going on internally with you and what's going on with your person. So whoever it is that you were thinking about when you sat down to watch this love reading, that is who we're reading about. So we're going to look at what's going on their side, and then we're going to look at what's coming up in the upcoming energy for you. What's going on with my Cancer people? I started out with Gemini this cycle, and it was a really intense reading. So I just did a little pine cleanse, burned some pine to kind of cleanse the space in the deck so we can get like a new, clean energy around your reading. And I always cleanse the space before I start. Okay, this is for my Cancers. What's going on Cancer's side? What's going on your side, Cancer? What's going on for Cancer? Cancer, are you kind of having a tough time figuring out the truth in a new sort of a new connection? So sort of like hang on, let me get a few more cards for your person before I dive in. You can kind of see the whole picture. What's going on your person's side? Whoa, okay. Okay. What's this energy about? So I think that you're like trying to figure out what's going on with your person. It's almost like you feel like you can't see the truth going on. You might be wondering about what's going on with this person. It's like here's you with a blindfold on, and with the Queen of Swords here, I would say that you don't have clarity on what's going on with this person. I feel like you have internally like a lot of feelings about this person. I would say this is likely like a new connection here. And again, this won't be everybody's story, and that's fine. Let me just see. What's the Ace of Cups about? Just get one more card for clarity. Oh, Cancer, it's like, yeah, it's like because you don't have clarity, it's almost like you have all these intense feelings, but it's like because you don't have clarity, it's causing you to slow down. It's like you want to come in and offer something abundant to this person. I feel like you have like all the feelings, but I think this confusion where you're not getting clarity is you may feel that this person is not showing up as super emotional, like expressive as you would like, which may be causing you to kind of pull back on the reins, and this horse is just standing still. This is like you have all these feelings and you have it right there in your hands, like you're ready to give this offer, but you're not, because you're kind of stuck because you feel like you don't have clarity. So you maybe even considering like leaving this behind because it's making you feel stuck, because you don't have clarity. But I feel like something's keeping you in, because it's like all these feelings. This person has like stirred up a lot of feelings for you, a lot of emotion. And if this is new, it's probably, you probably felt like, you know, like I feel like a burst in my chest, like that type of thing where you meet somebody and it just like takes off inside of you right away. But I think you're trying to like pull it back, pull it in, thinking about like, should I just leave this behind because this energy is not really coming in the way I want it to. I just feel like you feel kind of blind, like you just don't have the clarity that you need to be expressing all this stuff that you're feeling internally. On your person's side, your person's doing some healing, and your person is doing some developing here. I don't think that this really has a lot to do with you. I think there's something going on your person's side that they're dealing with on their own. They're like trying to recover from something. And they're kind of learning, like it's almost like they're still in the developmental phase of like figuring it all out and like leveling up, because they've been through something crazy that just like knocked them down and put 10 swords in their back. This guy is like on the ground with 10 swords on his back. So this was devastating, but this is also tens are about completing something. So it's like your person is probably healing from this type of energy, but it's almost like they're getting like the wind back beneath their wings, if that makes sense. With this Page of Swords here, they're kind of getting their clarity. They may be getting clarity on what they want. They may be like a little bit quiet right now. They may be sort of in a restful mode, or like yeah, just sort of, this Four of Swords is almost hermit-ish, but this is more about a need to heal. So this person just may not be expressing because they may be they may still be like recovering from whatever this is, whatever hurt them. And so they're like still learning to get out here and like give clarity and use their words, and you know, they're still like getting clarity mentally on like how to kind of navigate. This page is kind of like learning how to wield this sword, right? And swords are kind of about clarity, truth, and things like that, on the more on the mental side. So I feel like this person is just sort of learning how to do it again after this. But you have an Ace of Pentacles here. It's like your person has, you know, an abundant new beginning, or like a desire to have an abundant new beginning. So it may be that they're just like, they may just be simmering in this Four of Swords energy, kind of like still trying to heal and figure out if like, it takes a lot of bravery after going through a Ten of Swords energy, and maybe when you're still in a healing energy to come forward and make an offer. But this is like a giant abundant offer. It's almost like you guys are both holding the same pentacle here. It's like this Knight of Pentacles is, you know, he's holding a big pentacle in his hands, which I look at this as an offer. It's like he's got something that he wants to give, but he's just standing still. But that's in your energy. And this is your person over here with an even bigger pentacle, with almost like it's almost like they even have like a bigger, they have internally like a big desire to start something new here. With two aces here, I would say if you came into this with a question, a yes or no question, the answer would be yes, with two aces out on the board. But yeah, this is interesting. I would say this person just, they've got a little more healing to do, but they're getting there. They're almost to like, not that we ever get to like completion with healing, right? But there is a place where we kind of close out a cycle of pain. And I think that your person is like reaching the end of that cycle and kind of getting their bearings back, But you know, it's like they too feel the value of this connection, because they also have a desire here for a new beginning. They definitely have a desire here for a new beginning, and you do too, but you're just a little bit halted, and you're like flip-flopping on whether to put this down because you're not getting clarity, right? But this person just might not quite be able to give you clarity because they're still figuring out their own clarity, if that makes sense. Okay, Cancers, let's see what's coming up around the bend in this connection. Like, what's coming up in the near future? You know, and I'll often say, like, don't wait for people, but I don't know. It seems like the desire is there on this person's part, and there's like a sweet feeling coming through on this person's side. Just like the energy that's coming through is like a sweet energy. I don't see anything funky there. I think this person has just been through the ringer. Like, they've just been through a lot. Like, they've been through some really hard stuff. So let's see what's coming up around the bend. Any advice Cancer needs concerning this connection? Just gonna shuffle one more time. Yeah, like I get a lot of internal hits when I do readings, and what was coming through on your person's side was like just a really like sweet, soft. I don't want to say soft. That's not the right word, but like a nice sense of energy there. Okay, what's coming up around the bend in this connection? Oh. Okay, Cancer. All right, the cards are just like tuck, 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 tuck. Okay, just want to get some more cards before I jump on the excitement of like how it's starting. Yes. Okay, let's see what else comes out. This is looking nice so far. Yes. Get one more card. Okay, nice. So in this connection, there is going to be a transformation on the clarity here. Death and rebirth. Death card is all about, you know, death and rebirth. It's about transformation. It's a total transformation. And what's it a transformation of? Clarity. You know, where there hasn't been clarity and where you were stuck in Two of Swords energy, this is where that transforms. And this is like asking about the near future, which to me is like up to the next few months, but who knows, like could be in a week, could be in a day, could be in 2 months. I don't know your timeline, but you've got transformation coming up, and exactly with clarity. This Queen of Swords is like very direct, and she doesn't mince words, and she's honest, and she says what she means, and she means what she says, and she's very clear and concise. She's not that emotional, so it's possible that I mean, you do have a 3 of Cups here, so it's possible that that's here to balance out the emotional side, but this would be like communication. This is going to be like clarity with communication in the connection. And so when that's transforming, you've got celebration here. This is like joy, celebration, harmony. Sometimes this can mean community, but you know, this is a love reading. I don't really see a lot about, I mean, maybe with 3 of Pentacles here. This could be about, sometimes 3 of Cups can indicate that like a meeting of family, things like that. So it's possible that you're going to have this transformative period where communication picks up and gets a lot better, and there might be like a thought or a discussion on sort of meeting each other's like family, or I'm not sure, what your situation is, and who the people around are, or friends. This might be about like introductions to friends. This is about community, so this could be in regards to friends, family, community. This could be just you guys like actually like meeting up and going out and sort of celebrating, having fun, letting loose, enjoying time together. And then like, Cancer, you have a whole 10 of cups here. This is just about like completion. This is about harmony. There's a really sweet energy to 10 of cups. This is just there's a lot of warmth in this card. This is, you can see there's like a couple here with kids, and this would sort of indicate like family harmony. But if this is a new relationship, obviously you don't have a family together. So I would just say that in this union, this just indicates like a sense of like warmth and togetherness and bonding and, unity, sort of unity. And there's a lot of balance here with this Magician here. This is gonna move more into where things have felt like they're missing. This is where all the elements are here. Like everything that's needed for success is here with this Magician here. He's got everything he needs to work with, and this is in the mutual upcoming energy. So, he's got his sword, his cup, his pentacle, his wand. He's got every element that he needs, and he's got a whole infinity symbol above his head. So there's balance here. There's total balance here. There is resources. There are resources. It's like maybe what was missing before, the clarity piece, is maybe bringing in balance here. And this is where you will be collaborating well together. This is like, especially coming off of this 10 of Cups Magician to the 3 of Pentacles, would signify to me that you're going to have good dialogue. You're going to work well together. This is sort of you guys building together, building something together, collaborating to build something together. I would say that you have ease with sort of dialoguing with each other, working together, working things out. This will not be like a problematic situation to work things out. These are people who collaborate really well together. So this is a really nice energy. So it just looks like you have some transformation happening in this connection coming up, Cancer, with whoever it is that you're dealing with and thinking about. So, in the beginning, it looked like you were thinking about maybe turning your back and moving towards calmer waters. It could be that like all that abundance of feelings inside of you is making you just like in that stance of like, if you're not sure, you're just going to put it down and run because you don't want to get hurt. But I would say there's like a possibility here for a really beautiful outcome. So I think if you have an urge to turn your back on this, like, I can't tell you what to do, but if I were you, I might hang in there a little while longer, be patient with this person a little bit and just give them a little more time to get their bearings. Because if they've been through something really painful, and they're just kind of coming out of healing from that, it might just take them some time. It might take them some time to trust and be be able to put both feet into a new beginning, right? So again, a lot of times will advise like, don't wait on people, but I don't think that this person is stuck, and I don't think they don't really, there's not a feeling of like any kind of shady energy here. There's like not secret keeping, there's like no stuck energy there. It's just that this person is like maybe putting the pieces back together after something that was really hard for them. So I don't know, I would say it's okay to be patient with someone if they're still showing up for you and kind of meeting you at the table where you need them to, and it's like, just because someone's not putting an offer square on the table doesn't mean that they're not going to. And again, I'm not saying wait for people who aren't clear, but it doesn't look like this person just doesn't have clarity or that they're like in optionsville. It's just not what it looks like. It just looks like they are, it may take them a little time to kind of trust and dive into something because they've had a painful experience. And we all have, but for some people it takes, you know, they need to get to know someone before they dive in with both feet, because it can be really scary. Where some of us might be more ready, you know, everybody's not like showing up at the same place at the same time. So sometimes we need to give a little grace, and just patience. And I would say in the interim, you know, while this person is figuring their stuff out, get out into your community, you know, go do things that you like to do things on your own that make you happy, and like take the focus off. It might I was gonna say it might take the pressure off, but I don't know that there's pressure here. But either way, I would say, like, do you and take care of you and be happy in the meantime, and just, you know, cultivate your own happiness. Keep on that journey of cultivating your own happiness while this is sort of playing out, and it'll also help you to show up in a happier, more whole, full energy to this when it does take off. It looks to me like it's gonna take off. You have a whole transformation. You've got a whole 10 of Cups here. You've got a whole Magician here. It looks good. You're gonna get clarity here. You're gonna know what's up. So yeah, Cancer, that's your reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And if it didn't resonate, that's okay too. You can always hop over and watch your sun, moon, and rising if you want to get some more information in your other placements. But thank you so much for coming out and supporting the channel and receiving this reading today. All right, take care, Cancers.